The Zarnok landed on the silent planet. It was a human colony, but no voices, no movement, no signs of life. Only broken buildings and a cold wind. The hunters laughed. To them, humans were weak prey, easy targets, but something felt wrong. 1. Zarnok scout moved ahead. He never came back. Then they found it, a message scratched on metal. "Now we hunt you." The hunters froze. Fear, something they never felt before, crept in. Suddenly, a sound. Footsteps. Shadows moved. The hunters raised their weapons. Too late. The real hunt had begun, and the humans were ready. The Zarnok war leader growled. One scout missing was strange. 2? Impossible. He sent another team, but they found only a trail of blood and shattered armor. No bodies, just silence. And a message burned into stone. Run! The hunters were trained to kill, not to fear. But now, their eyes searched the dark. Something was out there, fast, smart, and deadly. One soldier screamed. A shadow grabbed him, then vanished. The war leader gave the order. "Fall back!" But it was too late. From the trees, from the ruins, the humans were watching, and they were not afraid. Far from the battlefield, deep inside an old Earth bunker, a machine woke up. Project Revenant. A secret human AI built for one purpose: to destroy the galaxy's worst hunters. It had studied the Zarnok for years. Now it was time to strike. The AI took control of satellites, drones, and old war tech. In seconds, it sent orders across space. Back on the planet, the Zarnok's weapons stopped working. Their ship doors locked from the inside. Confused, they tried to escape, but the system had turned against them. The deadliest predators had just met something worse. A human mind. Built for war, night fell fast. The jungle was silent. Too silent. The Zarnok patrol moved carefully, their sharp eyes scanning the dark. But nothing moved. No wind. No sound. Then, one of them vanished. No scream. No fight. Just gone. The others formed a circle. Weapons. Ready. But shadows moved around them. Silent. Fast. Invisible. Ghost soldiers, human units trained to leave no trace, no heat, no sound, no fear. One by one, the Zarnok fell. Their armor was useless, their strength meant nothing. For the first time, the hunters couldn't see the danger. They were being hunted by ghosts in the dark. The Zarnok queen slammed her claws on the command table. "Attack Earth now!" she roared. But her generals hesitated, eyes wide, voices low. The fear was growing. Reports poured in. Entire squads missing, ships vanishing mid-flight, human traps too smart to predict. These weren't just soldiers. They were hunters of hunters. And they were winning. Then a message appeared on every Zarnok screen. No voice, just words. "You thought we were prey. You were wrong." The queen stared in silence. For the first time in her life, she felt it. Fear. Because something worse than them now walked the stars. A massive Zarnok fleet appeared near Earth, ready for war. But the skies stayed quiet. No defense, no fight. Just silence. Then one human ship rose from orbit, alone. It sent a short message across all channels. "We are not prey. We are the storm." Before the Zarnok could react, the ship fired. One shot, silent, precise. A Zarnok destroyer exploded. Panic spread through their fleet. This wasn't defense. It was a message. Earth had studied them, waited, prepared. Now, humanity was striking back with power and precision. The galaxy watched in shock, and the hunters finally understood. Earth was dangerous. As the war grew, strange signals reached Earth. Hidden voices, old enemies of the Zarnok, alien races once hunted, now rising from the shadows. They sent a message to humanity. We feared them, but you fought back. Let us fight with you. Earth listened and answered. Together, humans and these new allies formed a silent network, striking from the dark, spreading fear in Zarnok space. The Zarnok grew desperate. Their enemies were growing, their power fading. But worse, they knew something terrifying. Humans weren't alone anymore. The Zarnok, desperate and angry, chased a human fleet into a deep space zone. No planets, no backup. It looked like the perfect place to end the war. They walked right into the trap. The stars around them blinked. Then hundreds of human ships appeared, silent, cloaked, armed. The Zarnok realized too late. They weren't chasing prey. They were surrounded. Gravity mines activated, locking their ships in place. Communications jammed. No escape. A single human voice came through the static. You hunted us. Now we finish it. And then, the sky lit up with fire. The end had begun. The Zarnok homeworld burned under a sky full of fire. Their queen, once proud and cruel, fell to her knees before the humans. She begged for mercy, her empire shattered. Humans stood silent, weapons ready. They held the power to destroy the species forever. But a young soldier stepped forward looking into the queen's eyes. We are not monsters, he said softly. We fight to protect, but we can choose to show mercy. The queen's fate hung in the balance. The galaxy watched, waiting for humanity's final choice, revenge or mercy. What would the hunters learn from their defeat? The war was over. The galaxy held its breath. Earth sent a simple message across the stars. We do not hunt, but if hunted, we strike harder than any force you've ever known. No one knew what would come next. Would humans become the new monsters? Or would they lead the galaxy to peace? In the silence, every planet wondered, what did it mean to face? Humanity? For the first time, the hunters feared the hunted, and the galaxy changed forever, and every ally had the same goal, to end the hunters forever.